I don't know if he's ready, dude.
I don't think he's, not at all.
Is he asleep or is he awake?
I don't know. He's breathing.
All right, let's check out these Lowdens, dude. He's up. Sorry, folks. What's going on? That's Juan John. I'm Brendan. And this crazy mutt back here, that's Toby the Beagle. And I'm afraid he's getting a little too big for his pimp chair. Because, yeah, he's been eating a lot of Egg McMuffins lately. And, yeah, he can barely fit on anywhere. Anyway, we're here to discuss Lowden Guitars, not Toby. Okay, dude,
yeah.
F35s by Mr. George Lowden.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so what's the difference you're asking?
What's the difference, Brendan?
Glad you asked. Okay. Same exact guitar. These are F35s. The only difference is, see this top? That's cedar. Mm-hmm. That's redwood.
This be redwood.
Let's check out the back. You know what that is?
Cocobolo.
That is Cocobolo. Quite different looking Cocobolo, but pretty stunning and different, right?
That's the thing about Cocobolo, man. It's got like such unique character. Each piece of wood is just so different.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, Cocobolo. A lot of people substitute Cocobolo for a rosewood. It's in the rosewood family, and you know, it's got that robust, balanced, you know, powerful sound. It's a great back and side wood. But
Absolutely.
the reason why we're demoing these two side by side, Juan John, is we want to hear the difference between cedar and redwood. What is the difference? You know, I mean, the reputation is what? Redwood sits in between Sitka and cedar, but it's a lot closer to Sitka. So it's a little bit harder, a little bit more responsive. Cedar, warm,
Yeah.
rich,
Yeah.
dark sometimes.
This is going to be a hard call because both of these woods are known to have like a looser sound, a looser top, a warmer sound. So this is going to be interesting. I've never done this with these two woods, but I'm interested in hearing what this is going to actually sound like.
Yeah, Cocobolo is a favorite of mine. It's a great. It's just a well-rounded wood that you can use for anything.
It's a great wood to do this shootout with. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Like you're going to be able to hear the difference in a fantastic way with these two, so it's going to be cool.
Yeah, I know. You're saying shut up and play. Okay, we're going to play. The only other thing I wanted to point out is that, Juan John, your guitar has a soundbox bevel right here in the maple. Very cool.
Yeah, that is a cool maple bevel, right?
So they're not exactly the same, but they're dang close. And like I said, that is redwood, this is cedar. And should we try the old G chord test to start? Okay, now let's try the old sustain test with the G, C, G. Loud and sustain, for sure. I think it was longer on that one.
Yeah, it's still going.
And that
Yeah,
makes
this has a bit
sense,
more
doesn't
sustain,
it?
yeah.
Right? Because it's a harder wood. Would it resonate a little bit longer? I mean, I don't.
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, that all has to do with age, time, age of the tree. Like it has to do with a lot.
Cameraman?
Yeah.
I think it has to do with the
Peanut gallery.
Toby? Never mind. Let's do this. I'm gonna have you do a little solo in both, and I'll just do a simple rhythm in D.
Okay.
And let's hear what it sounds like.
Okay.
It was hard for me to even hear you when I was playing. Was it?
That was very
just me?
loud.
Yeah, this is loud.
It is loud.
Let's try it. Switch. Could you hear yourself when you were playing the solo?
A little bit, yeah.
me try the same
Not
thing.
too well though.
That
This is
guitar's louder.
Quite a bit louder.
Yeah, that works really good for a solo guitar.
So that's interesting because this one's the I have the Redwood and you have the Cedar. Okay.
Well, that one sustains a bit longer, and it's to me, it's such a, other than the volume thing, it's such a minute different. I mean, the volume thing was pretty massive though.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big
It's
deal.
a loud guitar, man.
It is a very loud, this is a very loud guitar. Yeah, that one, the tonal qualities are fairly similar though. That just has a little less volume, but it sustains longer.
Well, let's try it. Okay.
When you hit wrong notes, it's always louder.
I could hear, I could hear your soloing when we were, just a minute ago, I couldn't hear you soloing.
Here, throw me that one more time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think tonally, that has a lot more, this has not a lot more, but a bit more mid-range than this does. The mid-range on this is scooped out just a little to my ears. That's got a little more mid-range punch on it, and it's definitely, it makes sense. That's what the quality of the cedar, the cedar wood, that's definitely one of the qualities that it contributes to a guitar. Yeah.
We've got a 1 3/4 inch nut width. We've got a 25.5 inch scale. You know, one thing I love about Lowdens, if you're somebody with a light touch, these things just pick up everything. Now listen, if I just barely touch the strings and just barely play it, listen to this.
Yeah.
I mean, just barely,
That's
it's so responsive.
Dude, the stamp of a fantastic instrument is dynamics. And when you can get something to sound that good at such a low dynamic, but still have all of the tonal qualities within it, that's a really great guitar. It's hard to do that with instruments, but Lowden and other brands of the same caliber tend to do that. I mean, you'll play like really low dynamics, real small, like anywhere from small to large. It's going to sound. You're still going to have those tonal qualities. You don't lose that.
Yeah.
And that's a stamp of a great guitar.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Let's take a look. We got a 5-piece mahogany neck on both.
Beautiful.
I really love these ebony backstrap overlays that they have. And the Goto 510s are just money, dude. They're always silky, smooth. I just love these tuners.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm a big fan of the Waverleys, but these in particular they look like they're bulletproof too. They look like they don't go down too easy. They're made very well, and you're right. They're very easy to tune, silky smooth. Never it's just there's I don't know if you guys have ever tuned with like vintage tuners or something of the nature, and you just feel them just kind of like clunking along, cracking along. These things are silk. I like that there's ebony up here too.
You know, another thing that might make these guitars different, I mean, yeah, they are Cocobolo Juan John, but dude, I mean, look how different they are. These are obviously not from the same tree.
No.
They're from the same region, but, you know, I mean, they're not going to sound exactly alike. They are Cocobolo, but take a look at the sides. I mean, very different.
Yeah.
And both have their own unique character, don't they?
Yeah. And guitars of this caliber, though, I mean, when you've got trees this different, you know, the figures of the wood that's this different, it's, I don't know, man, they're just made so well, you can hear absolutely everything. And that's the great thing about them. When you order a guitar like this, you're gonna get exactly what you order. You're gonna get what you were looking for.
Yeah.
You know? Like this, I know a lot of people like Redwood because of the softer tone, the wider range that you get with it, and that's exactly what it is. People like Cedar because it's got a little bit more mid-range punch. Still on the softer side, kind of the warmer tone, but it's a little bit louder because that mid-range. It's great. And that is the difference that you can hear on a really great guitar. I mean, this thing isn't any less.
So we both agreed this guitar is a little bit louder. What does this guitar have that this one doesn't?
Go ahead. I mean, to my ears,
And you're hitting it harder than I am. You've got a heavy hand.
slightly, yeah. I mean, to my ears, the bass on this, even when I was playing that guitar, the bass on this one is a bit better. It has a little bit more of a broader range in the center. It's not so mid-range punchy. It's got a little bit of a scoop. But, I mean, aside from the volume thing, this is, you know, this does have a little bit, to me, I mean, everybody's ears are different. Everybody plays different, but definitely my opinion is this has a little bit, the EQ on this is a little more broader range, I guess. That's the best way to say it.
Let's do one more thing before we sign out. Okay, I want you to play a little solo on that, but do it. I'm not going to play a rhythm this time. I just want you to play a little solo for like 20 seconds.
Okay.
Play the exact same thing on this guitar. Go.
Okay.
Both nice, man.
Yeah, beautiful
Both
instruments,
nice.
man.
Anyway,
Yeah.
give it up for George Lowden. These guitars are incredible. I'm a huge fan of George Lowden, Juan John.
Yeah.
The main reason, this guy, a lot of the boutique builders out there, they're building old Martins and old Gibsons. Fine, nothing wrong with that. Amazing
right.
guitars, but these things are originals, man. There's just
Yeah.
no two ways about it.
And I'll tell you, I mean, you can be as picky as you want with any woods on any guitars. It really just boils down to player preference, man. There's not one better than the other. They both sound fantastic. So whatever's best for your ears, whatever's best for your hands, however your dynamic range is with how you play, that's how you should be choosing these guitars. I mean, they really do sound great. So play them for yourself, get them in your hands and see what feels good, sounds good. And just what your hands are going to do on these instruments, especially instruments of this quality, because they do react immediately to what you do. It's really cool.
Guys, thank you for watching. Juan John, Brendan, this is Toby the Beagle here, passed out. These are George Lowden guitars. Guys, thanks for supporting our channel. Please hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.